So, wir sind hier am Aussichtspunkt und in der letzten Folge haben wir herausgefunden, wie das alles so
What are you
zusammengekommen
thinking,
ist.
Sam?
Mit
You can't just
Declan,
leave Anna here
mit
alone.
Dico, Declan. Sehr interessant. Ich weiß nicht, wie wir darüber kommen. Ah, hier waren wir ganz am
Declan
Anfang.
could be here
Jo,
already. I
hier
should
ist
be
ja das
careful.
Schild irgendwo. No littering. Ach krass, wie sich das langsam zusammen... Also, ja, der Anfang war das Ende sozusagen.
Syringes, bottles. Basswood has been having a tough few years.
Auch wenn wir hier schon waren, gucke ich mich trotzdem nochmal um. Vielleicht gibt es ja hier was anderes. Oh, wow. Cool.
Falling off is the least of my worries right now.
Ja, cool, dass er was anderes sagt. Weil wir hier schon mal waren.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
It won't happen again. I'm here. 100%.
I hope so. I need you right now. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
We don't both need to do this. You can go home if you want. Maybe you should.
You're sweet, if a bit overly macho. I know the risks. But we haven't done too bad so far, right? So good try. But you're not getting rid of me that easily.
Let's not waste time then. We should get back to finding those files. Any luck yet?
I can't find them anywhere.
Ich hoffe, das war keine blöde Idee.
Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed. This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing. A precarious path out into the dark. Not a bad metaphor for my life right now. Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie. Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
Ach, krass.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on,
Hold it there, boss.
Whoa.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah, it was harder than you think.
What happened to the cop defending this town?
You don't know nothing about losing the reins. Simple things breaking so bad, they just get more out of control until... Try busting your ass for people that don't respect you for just a cop's salary. I spent years serving this town. I actually believed in what I was doing, too.
And then you murdered Nick.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
You asshole!
I have to think and move fast. Stay one step ahead of Declan. If I make even a single mistake, there are no second chances this time. He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us. If I can predict his next moves, we might be able to get the upper hand. Who he is will tell me what he'll do. I could tackle Declan to get him off Anna.
Muley, it's time to
Give it your all.
Don't underestimate Declan.
He's stronger than he looks.
Anna's got maybe a couple of seconds tops
Before he overpowers her,
You gotta find a way to stop him, Sam.
he'll kill you both. Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
Declan came to tie up loose ends that night.
Asshole shot me with my own gun.
There's a good chance he took it. Still has it on him.
You need to watch out.
You're no good to anyone dead.
Take it from me. I could try going for his gun.
Alles ist scheiße, weil man ja auch Anna mit einem Stein treffen kann und Anna auch die Kugel geben kann. Weil es kann daneben gehen. Das Legit ist das halt einfach Anna helfen und sie wegschubsen. Deswegen nehme ich das einfach, weil das andere einfach Risk sein kann. Eine falsche Bewegung und ich kann sie treffen. Das ist ja auch nicht die Sache. Na, oh. Ich nehme Anna helfen.
If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan. If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan. I could grab his gun, but that would only work if Anna keeps Declan occupied. If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan.
Weil das andere ist mit zu risk.
Get off!
Get down!
Anna! Declan can't see me. I have to use this to my advantage. I should strike him on his blind side and use the element of surprise. But that'll only work if I can predict what he'll do next. Think, Sam.
Er hat sie getroffen.
Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam. If I can predict Declan's next action, I'll have a chance to get the jump on him. You don't have to fight, just leave. None of this has to ever hurt you again. I'm done running. Declan might attack me now.
You know Declan's killed 2 people already.
Put them in the dirt.
But he kills for reasons, yeah? He
He wants to destroy the evidence.
And since your girlfriend has it,
You better act fast, man. Declan might go for his gun.
That man is a monster, and he'll
Kill you and my little girl as soon as spit.
But he ain't dumb. If he uses his service gun,
It'd be traced back to him.
and he's been covering
His
his
track so far. Declan might continue going after Anna. Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam.
Ja, aber er hat ja schon eine Waffe. Er muss ja nicht nochmal zur Waffe eilen, oder? Doch, das könnte sein, weil die Waffe ziemlich in der Nähe von ihr ist. Oh, schwierig. Ich glaube aber, dass das ist. Boah, ich hoffe nicht das Ende jetzt.
If Declan tries to get his gun, he won't see an attack from the left.
Ich hoffe, das war richtig.
Give me the evidence. Don't make me take it from your dead body.
Here. I hope you choke on it.
Als wenn er das gesehen hat, Alter. Richtiger Assassin, der war.
If I don't do something, we're dead. But if I do the wrong thing... I have to stay focused. Account for all the elements at play here. Anna almost got shot again. I can't make any more mistakes. Declan is focused on me. I have to make this moment count. I could rush him and try and take his gun out of the equation. Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam.
Aber Ender könnte sich die Waffe holen, ne? Die hat er ja jetzt nicht aufgesammelt. Nee, die ist immer noch da.
You have to save Anna.
We dragged her into this mess.
I tracked her
Into this mess.
If you could distract Declan, Anna might have time,
Time to get the gun.
Keep his eyes
on you, Sam.
Anna's
It's really hurt.
That ugly yellow phone may be the only way
To get her help quickly enough.
That big jerk's not stupid. He'll
They'll probably keep an eye on that phone. I could try calling for help.
Das bringt nichts. Einzige Option ist, die Waffe wegnehmen. Das andere bringt nichts. Risiko.
If I can get close enough, I can stop Declan from using his gun. It's definitely risky.
Aber leider den Weg müssen wir jetzt eingehen, weil Notruf oder sowas, das bringt nichts. Da sind wir schneller tot, als wir gucken können.
Bastard.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry! Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, Anna, please.
Als ob sie jetzt tot ist, das glaube ich nicht. Alter, das ist hart.
Carrie James at 1043 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? The local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week was apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood. Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's come to visit Anna. I can't leave before I see Anna.
Sieht so irgendwie so schön aus, muss ich sagen.
Sam, hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but you don't change what happened. My girl's hurt, real bad. And things could have been even worse without you. You did good.
Joe.
No, Anna told me what you did. How hard you fought. Thank you for keeping your word.
I had to. That promise kept me going.
I bet it did. But you better not drag my daughter into any more dangerous situations, all right?
Nee, das werden wir auch sicherlich nicht mehr.
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad
You
ones?
can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using
Joan?
them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just
Joan
give me a
Waldron.
minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
It's not surprising, given what happened. This town is no place for a teenager. Kathy, now is the time to get out of Basswood.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
You can't keep blaming her for everything. You also have to work on your own issues.
What? Who are you to say that to me? You don't know the first thing about me.
I know Joan feels you don't listen to her. She told me last week she was about to leave for her aunt's. She even told me about your pills, Kathy.
She did. And you didn't think to come warn me? This shows how much you really care about her. Anyway, I was going to take some time off work, get myself together. After everything that's happened, I figured it's time I got a hold of things. I didn't need you to tell me that. Take care of yourself, Sam.
Naja, es war halt das Richtige, ne?
We have nothing more to say to each other.
Don't waste all your time with me. My daughter will want to see you.
Oh, ich komme nicht rein.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
I've been there too. Most people say that without meaning it. But I do mean it, Bug. So how are you?
I guess better today than yesterday? Maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him, I don't know, makes me feel a bit better. It's not bad, but it makes me feel better, right?
No, it's not bad. I feel the same way.
Hey, Muley. Are you staying around this time?
I can't stay, Bug.
Oh.
I talked to your mom. She's gonna try to do better by you. If she does, try to forgive her, all right? It won't be easy, but I know you're strong enough.
I'll try. I'm gonna miss you, Muley. I'll really miss you.
Me too, Bug. I need to find Anna. Call me whenever you want to. Deal?
Yeah. Deal.
Habe ich doch richtig gesehen. Walter, mein Mann hier.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so impersonal. How are you holding up?
Well, let's say that I've had better weeks.
Not a hard thing to believe. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had a brush myself with the Maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. Even for those close to you. It leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. 1 is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
It's making you think it's finally the right time to retire, huh?
Believe me, it doesn't feel right one bit, but my flame has run its course. Without Nick, without Dennis.
Can't run a paper by yourself.
Nor would I want to. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. I'll leave you to the other guests. Drop me a line sometime. Drop me a line.
Ja, das hoffe ich auch, dass wir uns melden. Bei allen, die nicht denselben Fehler machen. Das wäre ja ärgerlich.
So much stuff. Anna won't have to buy food for weeks. I guess it's their way of making her feel better.
Dann würde ich sagen, wir
And
gehen
you
nach
make sure
Enna.
to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you. Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
You and the Basswood police have a lot to answer for. A lot.
We do. Declan pulled the wool over all of our eyes. All I can say is we're all just people. Ain't no such thing as the Basswood police. Just people entrusted with power. And Declan, as terrible as it seems he was not always a bad person. My sin is failing to see the man he became, rather than the one he once was.
You were his commanding officer. You're the only one who could have stopped him.
You're entitled to your opinion. Everyone is. No, I do my best. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls. Look after yourself, Sam. Though I guess you always do, huh?
Boah, ich hoffe, die ist nicht angepisst, gell? Und Anna ist jetzt draußen, ne? Die ist rausgegangen. Habe ich doch richtig gesehen. Natürlich, da sitzt sie. Also heute wird's die längere Folge, weil es wahrscheinlich jetzt auch das Ende langsam zugeht.
So,
I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
I meant to get here before, but... You look better?
Better than last week, I guess, but that's setting a low bar. It could have been even worse if you hadn't... you saved my life.
I'm also the reason you were in danger.
Except you aren't. Dickie would have still broken into my house.
It's true. I really wish we'd gotten what was in those files.
The guy who was behind it all broke his neck trying to kill us. Case closed.
Yeah, you're probably right. I just hate loose ends.
Life is made of loose ends. People are made of loose ends. Loosen up.
That's what I like to do the least.
Same old Sam. So what are you gonna do next with your unshot and healthy body?
I'm gonna get myself together. I've spent enough time moping.
I'm glad to hear that.
I should go.
I had a feeling you would say that. You stay out of trouble, Sam Higgs. And maybe don't wait so long to darken my doorstep again.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we?
Ich hoffe, ich habe die richtige Antwort gewählt. Denn, ja, nix Dings hätten wir immer wieder machen können. Den Artikel beenden. Und einen Job suchen können wir auch immer machen, aber das Leben sortieren ist nicht mal einfach.
Mr. Higgs, not surprised to see you here.
I'm a little surprised to see you.
Just giving my well wishes to Miss Miller. You did the right thing rooting out that ruffian. The town is better for it.
Thanks. I'm not used to people saying things like that.
You may have to get used to it. What you did helped everyone. Really bolstered the common good. Be proud.
Da muss man Danke akzeptieren.
Common good. I've heard that before.
Good.
Common good shit. Common good shit, right?
I know what she'll say.
Calm down. Think of the common good.
You don't understand.
It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, could she be the supplier?
Yo, get out the way.
Something's missing. How did Declan know I was meeting Dennis?
You messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
Go check on Joan.
Who overheard me and Dennis talking? Who told Declan?
After your barroom brawl, I did best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished after the mine closed.
Honestly, I'm afraid you'd end up like your friend. Good. Young man, is everything all right?
I was lost in thought, and I've been lost in thought a lot lately.
Oh, yes. I'm sure you have a lot to think about.
Nick never put it together. He was too close. It was you.
What exactly are you trying to say?
It wasn't enough to be a pill mill like every other two-bit pharmacy. You've been skimming. Extra boxes lost, records forged, ending up with Declan.
Now, that is a very serious accusation. The kind that, without proof, would never hold up.
I saw Dickie picking up a box from your pharmacy. I know he was a dealer. I can draw a straight line through him. 3 people are dead. Their trails all lead back to you.
You seem to have me confused for a criminal mastermind. I'm just a small-town businessman. I go where there's opportunity. And I've helped this town. I've created jobs. I've invested. I never forced anyone to do anything. I've only given people what they wanted. What they needed. I was here. I rolled up my sleeves and I got to work. Where were you?
3. There are 3 dead people at your feet and 1 person badly injured. Don't pretend anything excuses that. I'm not asking for you to explain, I just wanted you to know. I wanted to look you in the eye before I brought your whole world down.
Joe, Kathy, Joan.
Don't you threaten them.
I would never, but you do. Why do you think Nick never wrote his article? Never went to the police?
Just say whatever lies you think will save you.
Very well, if you insist. A little girl's future and a girlfriend with an aging father both cost money. People always find ways to get what they want. The question is, who profits? Criminals? Mobsters? Lowlifes? Take out the middleman and a worse one slides in. Nick understood as much.
He wasn't like that. You didn't know him.
Did you? He was going to bury the story.
It doesn't matter what lies you tell. I knew who Nick really was.
Admirable, if misguided. People rarely show their friends who they really are. What Nick did is irrelevant. What matters is what you'll be doing. If you drop this misguided effort to accuse a kindly old man of heinous acts, I promise Kathy, Joe, and Joan will want for nothing. However, if you follow through with this foolishness, I hardly doubt I'd spend even a single day behind bars. I'm old. I have money and lawyers, and when I speak, people listen. But what of Nick, who took bribes, buried the truth? What will his daughter think when I have no choice but to reveal he is just another dirty reporter? And let's not forget poor Kathy, who worked directly for me. It would at least cost her her job. Isn't being a single parent hard enough? Don't throw their lives away, Sam. Learn from your mistakes.
Definitiv ablehnen. Egal was kommt, der Mann muss weg.
You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna finish what Nick started. Maybe you'll go to jail, maybe not. But people will know what you did. And they'll all know the common good never factored in. You did it all for yourself. And I'll make sure the life you've built burns for it.
Richtig so. Die Welt muss erfahren, was er getan hat.
Well, folks, I hope you've got your seatbelts on, because we've got one nasty story coming up. 2 years ago, West Virginia, a small mining town loses its mind. Income plummets, unemployment skyrockets. The stage is set for an unscrupulous pharmacist to roll into town. Two years later, over 1 million pills were shipped to the small West Virginian town of Basswood, many sold right here on our streets. The article by journalist Samuel Higgs goes on. Information brought to light in this article led to the investigation of Hugh Kirkland, a seemingly respectable senior who turned out to be the mastermind behind this pill mill scheme. The Basswood Police Department is now under investigation. How the small town of Basswood can recover from such a blow is anyone's
das letzte Spiel von Dontnod Entertainment. 2020 kam es raus. Ein geiles Spiel, aber ich muss sagen, mir hat der Vorgänger Tell Me Why ein bisschen besser gefallen. Da ich das einfach vom Grundthema halt interessanter und viel geiler fand. Ja, mit den zwei Geschwistern. Zu Life is Strange braucht man nichts sagen. Remember Me kenne ich leider nicht. Das war ja PS3. Und so viele Games hat Dontnod ja auch nicht entwickelt. Betrieben von Bandai Namco auch. Und definitiv muss, wenn man auf interaktive Geschichten steht, mit verschiedenen Enden, Heavy Rain, Quantic Dream. Wer die Quantic Dream Spiele mag, der wird auch Dontnod Spiele mögen. Oder Dontnod. Ja, Dontnod. Keine Ahnung, ich kann es bis heute nicht aussprechen. Ist aber nicht schlimm. Da das Spiel halt super gut war. Und auf jeden Fall kaufwert, wenn es mal ein Angebot ist. Für 5 Euro oder so kann man es machen. Nur das Ding ist, man muss halt auf übernatürliche Sachen stehen oder auf paranormale Sachen. Aber das ist ja normal bei Download. Dann würde ich sagen, ich lasse die Credits laufen und ja, wir hören uns dann beim nächsten Projekt beim nächsten Projekt. Nicht von irgendwas, sondern irgendwas, was ich als nächstes spielen werde. Noch ein kleiner Beitrag. Hier sieht man die Statistiken, die ich in den jeweiligen Kapiteln erreicht habe. So, das war's aber wirklich. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen von Twin Mirror und ja, bis zum nächsten Mal.
Finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound, and I'm your host, Carrie Hammond.